Namaskar. I am Dr. Sapunti, brings you the viewpoint. Today we are diving into one of the world's most important and now most tense waterways, the Strait of Hormuz. What is it? Why there is a war between Iran, the United States, and Israel sacking global energy markets? And does Iran really control it completely? The Strait of Hormuz is a narrow sea passage connecting the Persian Gulf to the Gulf of Oman and the open Arabian Sea. It's only about 33 to 60 kilometers wide at its narrowest point, but it's massively important because it is the only sea route for oil and gas exports from the Gulf countries to the rest of the world. Over 20% of global liquefied natural gas and about 25% of seaborne oil trade flows through this strait every year. That means nearly 1 in every 4 barrels of oil exported by sea moves through this tiny corridor, making it arguably the world's single most important energy choke point. Since early 2026, tensions between Iran, the United States, and Israel have escalated into direct military strikes and retaliations, a conflict now known as the 2026 Strait of Hormuz crisis. In response to US and Israeli attacks, Iran's Revolutionary Guard issued warning telling ships that passage through the strait was not allowed, and some vessels were even threatened with attack if they tried. This has led to massive disruptions, hundreds of tankers now waiting on both sides of the strait because insurance companies and shipping firms refuse to risk passage. Some major shipping lines have suspended transit entirely, and shipping traffic through the strait has plunged by over 80% during the peak of the crisis. Why is this such a big deal? Because when the Strait of Hormuz slows or blocks shipping, global energy prices spike. A disruption here can push crude oil prices upward worldwide, increasing fuel and transportation costs and squeezing economies far beyond the Gulf. Higher gas prices and higher food and goods costs. For major importers like India, China, Japan, and countries in Europe, even short-term interruptions to traffic can translate into higher prices and economic uncertainty. Does Iran completely control the Strait of Hormuz? The answer is no, not absolutely. Legally, the strait is governed by international maritime law. It lies between Iran to the north and Oman and the UAE to the south, so Iran doesn't own it outright. But Iran does have significant military presence and anti-access capabilities, including missiles, petrol boats, and mines, that make it capable of threatening or effectively disrupting shipping if it chooses. International law allows transit passes, but safety matters. Even though the strait must remain open for innocent passage under maritime law, inadvertence and military actions make it dangerous, and shipping companies avoid a route when safety can be guaranteed. To sum up, the Strait of Hormuz is one of the world's most crucial oil and gas trade routes. The United States Israel Iran conflict has disrupted maritime traffic and scared off commercial shipping. Iran doesn't own the strait, but it has the power to threaten or hamper traffic when tensions escalate. If the crisis continues, global energy markets and economies will continue to feel the impact. And that's all for now. Thank you.